Hello, happy Friday Eve to you. I hope you had a great Thursday. I had a great Thursday. Today was a little over the top, and that's why I named this I'm Not Fancy, but I'm Surrounded by It. And what I mean by that, I was just on the phone with a producer friend of mine, which sounds fancy just saying that, right? He's not fancy either. And that was what the conversation was about. We're put into these worlds where we're like associated with professionals or doctors and some celebrities, and it's not it's just kind of crazy. So I wanted to just give you a little peek inside of what the day was like and why I picked this as a topic, because it's just in the forefront of my mind. So I've always said, since starting this vlog, which I still, how many episodes later? 116. I'm doing this for purposes that are totally unclear right now, but certainly to show my own clients that documenting is so, so important. So I like it as a reference, and hello to my one viewer. So today I was given an opportunity to go visit a $20 million home in Clearwater, right behind Morton Plant Hospital. And, I'm the health and wellness editor of DuPont Registry, and that's not even really why I got to go there. It's a piece of it, but I met this woman who does a lot of PR for a lot of big names all over the place. She's such a great lady. And she invited me to come and do a tour because, it's smart. If there was somebody that happened to be in my world that had 20 million bucks laying around, like, I have a house to show them. And then I got to meet this really great realtor, and her name is Terry. And so DuPont Registry gave me the cover of the next issue home magazine, which has this home on the cover. So they blew it up, and I showed it to them as a surprise. And, it was great. And the house is like, I'm talking Versace wallpaper. That should be enough, but it was way more than that. But that's just to give you some inside scoop of what it was like. Wasn't allowed to take any pictures inside, but there are pictures in the next DuPont Registry Luxury Living Tampa Bay magazine, and I'm sure there's pictures online. But it was really something else. And it's so funny because Sarah and I pulled up, my fabulous intern extraordinaire friend, who I adore. I love hanging out with Sarah. I pulled up in my Ford Edge. Not fancy. There was an Audi in front of me and a white Bentley behind me. But I love my Ford Edge. I love it. I love it. And I love that I'm not fancy, living in a fancy kind of world. And, this conversation I was having with this producer friend of mine, we have so much in common that way, because I can't wait to come home and take this uniform off that I feel like I'm wearing right now. And I have like a rash. I think it's all this stress with all this wonderful blessing of new clients that I have, new kinds of doctors, new specialties. And I'm a little overwhelmed, but I'm laughing with my friend on the phone tonight about, I just want to come home and put on my eatin clothes. And my husband knows that better than anyone. And I know that he's not thrilled that he comes home and gets to see me in my eatin clothes. But I love to just take off the makeup and the earrings and just hang out with my family. In 8 minutes, I have to put the sauce on for the ravioli dinner that we're having tonight. And that's my reality. My reality is not a $20 million home, but I feel like this wonderful gratitude for having the exposure, but I'm so grounded from my family and from how I grew up, and my parents being immigrants from Ireland, and, just coming to this country and making a life for me and my two brothers in New York, and then coming here. So I have all of this crazy stuff rolling around my head. And I know it's because I was in a home that had Versace wallpaper. It's like, I just walk away going, how did I get here? And that said too, I don't feel any resentment or weird jealousy about any, but I am always so happy and like, wow, you made this kind of living to be able to live in a home like this. And I'm so happy for you. I think it's so great. I don't have that whole like, oh, rich people. No, majority of these people like work really hard to get it. And I am proud of them. I just don't have that life and um, I don't even aspire to have that life. I love being comfortable and happy in my own life. And that's how I feel I've been able to design my life working as an entrepreneur and owning this wonderful Dr. Whisperer business. So, and then even after we went to stay at home, I went to my absolute favorite Italian fashion boutique, Geoffrey. Now, listen, I'm saying I'm not fancy. Don't get me wrong. Me love some fancy. I like to get dressed up. I like to do the glitzy thing, but more so than anything, and you can just ask Rob, my hubby, I really like to be home. Last night I was home and in bed at 9 o'clock. That's how tired I was from all the mental things that I do throughout my day, you know, agendas and different specialists and coming up with solutions for doctors and membership models and practices and promoting and PR. And by 9 o'clock, I was like, done, you know, but it's such a gift. Like I asked for this life, I'm designing it, and this is what's happening. So I get exposed to this whole world that I'm like, and the people that I meet that have these, you know, wonderful gifts of wealth are some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. That is the truth. And I feel so grateful to have, like, I don't get that jealousy thing. I really feel grateful for that. Like, I don't have that. I don't say negative things about people that have, you know, that killed it in life and like can live in a $20 million home. It was just so extravagant. Like, I don't know. It was a little overwhelming for me today because I just thought, I love my life and I love how I live my life. And I love that other people get to live this extravagance. It's so fascinating to me. I would love to meet the woman that owns it, to be honest with you. Like I saw pictures of her on the wall. She's like gorgeous and just, I don't know, lots of kids. I would just like to meet her and understand that world because I'm fascinated by the story. So I have 2 galas this weekend. Okay. One, Robbie gets to come with me, and I'm sure he's just super excited about, and another one on Sunday. That means that Saturday is my day of rest. And I am not complaining about it. I'm so grateful that I get invited to these things because I haven't bought a ticket for one thing in a very long time. That is such a gift. I am not complaining, I swear on my life. I really like staying home and watching movies and eating pizza with the boys. In my case, no cheese because I'm like vegan. And like I'd prefer a rice crust or cauliflower pizza. But anyway, so that's it for today. I'm just not fancy, but I'm certainly surrounded by it. And I'm really grateful that I get to see how the other side lives and to be happy for them too, because they do a lot of good for the world, you know, and we need them. We really do. But like, it was just great. And I love talking about DuPont Registry and all the great things that we're doing with the magazine. And I'm really like the next edition that comes out is a very personal story that I wrote. And, you know, I'm excited about it. Just excited about life today. But I'm certainly not fancy. So I'm going to go put my eating clothes on and take all this off, my makeup, my earrings, and just put my hair up in a clip and hang out with the fam. So I hope you have a great night, and I look forward to telling you about what tomorrow promises to bring. Bye.